This is my first YouTube video that I am making. I was just taking a walk and I was like, why don't I just talk about all my problems to the internet and let you guys figure out what I should do. Likewise, give my opinions about things that I feel like would be right in situations that probably wouldn't be right for you guys. So I actually plan on starting a podcast slash YouTube channel with my best friend, but right now she's not in the right place to talk. So she will be joining my videos though. I don't know, this is my own channel, but we've made a different everything. We made a whole different channel for just the two of us. So she might join the podcast as a guest or something. The topic I would like to talk about today is friendship. And my life when it comes to friendship before was a little chaotic. Back in school too, I was friends with this one girl. I'm still friends with her, by the way, but we're not that close, but we still talk and all. But back then I was super close to her, and I was like, she's the only friend I have. I was like this with her, and not her fault, but I felt like she didn't feel the same about me. She was friends with everyone else and I was friends with a lot of people too, but I respected her and I valued her so much. But then I moved and we just didn't talk a lot, and back then I was just, I don't know, I think I was just 11, 12, 13 or something, and I did not really think about it a lot. It did not break my heart that I had to leave the country and go, but they did. All my friends back then, they did share a lot of support and love, and all the toxicity that happened back then, I don't value it to the point where it was that toxic. It's what happens when you're kids, people bitch around, people talk shit about you, and you're just over dramatic, and it's not that deep. And I kind of just came to realize that, I'm leaving the country, it doesn't matter. I moved to India. At that time, I was so new to the place. I didn't know a lot of people. I wasn't friends with anyone at that time. I just knew my family around here, and I had to join a school, and it was bad. Okay, it was bad because I didn't feel like I was ready to socialize with anyone. I just wanted to be homeschooled to the point where it was so bad. I told my mom, I don't want to go, I'm not ready to talk to people and all that. But I did anyways. During 11th grade, when I joined 11th grade, I met, it was very, I was very anxiety driven at that time, because I'm like, what if people don't like me? What if, it doesn't work out for me? And I'm taking something that is so new. I took commerce during my 11th. I'm taking something that's so new to everything. What if it doesn't work out and all that? Everything ran inside that 13-14-year-old girl. I think 14, 15, 15, 16, 15, 16, yeah. Not 13, 14, sorry. 15, 16-year-old girl, and I was just trying to process and making myself realize that everything is gonna be okay. And when I joined, I was so scared. On the first day, I sat and I'm like, shit, I don't know anyone, I don't want to talk to anyone. I got into the wrong class on the first day, and then I had to switch classes. Thank God on the first day there was no class. I met this one girl on that day, and we instantly clicked off. I felt everything about her was perfect. She was funny, she was smart, she was kind, and we were a duo. We clicked instantly, and it was almost like people thought we knew each other already, because after like a week we were holding hands and walking around everywhere. It was like that. It was just, it was good. The friendship was, it was good to the point where I started telling her everything. We just started telling each other everything, and we knew we were best friends. We just knew that, you know, it'll be okay if we would stick around with each other. At least that's what I thought. But then I was like, oh, I'm getting male validation. You know, guys like me. And I started caring less about the friendship that we had. So I was craving for male validation when I was in a platonic relationship with my best friend, and she was like okay with it. She didn't really tell me. She gave me advices. She told me it's gonna be okay when I went through a heartbreak. She was there for me, and I would tell her about every guy that I liked at that time. And but then I started lying to her, and I started lying to her about situations that I was actually supposed to tell her the truth about. And I was so scared that she was gonna find out that I just started talking to another group of people, and I honestly completely avoided her at one point. And I remember looking at her being so clueless about what happened to the friendship that I had with her. I was I just basically betrayed the friendship I had with her at that point, and she sensed it. And the truth came out. She got to know everything. She got to know I lied about things that I shouldn't have lied about, and that's when our friendship ended. But along the way, I realized my mistake, and I I met other people. I met a lot of other people who understood and supported me at that time when I had no one. So when me and her stopped talking, I lost all my friends at that time. And I regretted it so much, because I was a piece of shit at that time, because I was like, you know what, it's not my fault. I just didn't want to believe the truth. And then I realized that I just did not value the friendship that I had with her that much that I thought I did. Later, back on, when time passed, that's when I realized that I just lost a friend that I would have probably been friends with still right now, if I just valued and respected her time and energy she gave me. And it was like I came to this point where I couldn't even like apologize to her, because I looked stupid for apologizing for something I did. But at the same time, I heard like she was shit talking about me to the whole college. And at that point, everyone I was friends with, I wasn't friends with anymore, and I made new friends. This whole group supported me. Just so you know, I'm not friends with even that group. I'm not that close to a lot of people, but I still remember them being there for me when I most needed them. And they also probably they probably thought I was a piece of shit, but they still kind of was there for me when I wanted someone to hear me. I would say that a lot of my platonic relationships was destroyed because of friendships. I mean, because of relationships, the romantic relationships that I had with people. It destroyed the platonic relationships that was actually worth my time and energy and would have actually lasted. I feel like friendships are worth keeping, and they give you a slice of idea of your life and how to take care, because like friendships are a form of self-care too, because the people you surround with are the energy you bring to your life. So friendships are so valuable like that because they're not romantic. You can talk about anything you want, and they won't be they won't be in a position to judge you because you guys are friends, and it doesn't really matter. That's what true friendships are. They'll tell you what is wrong with you, and they tell you everything that's good about you and that you need to maybe correct also. So friendships like that are like really important. And when I lost this particular friend of mine, I didn't attend college for a while. Not because I lost the friendship, because I was trying to distract myself from losing the friendship to a boy. I was with this one dude after losing the friendship I had with her. And we mainly, let me tell this again, I mainly lost the friendship because of my romantic relationships and because of how much I lied about the relationships that I was with her. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't open about it. I wasn't being myself around her, and she sensed it and she instantly got away. Like the next day, we stopped talking, we stopped texting, we stopped giving hugs, we even stopped smiling at each other, and she would completely ignore me like I'm a wall. We even stopped sitting with each other, and at one point, I was just sitting alone with no one. Like, I would like turn and no one's there, like beside me, and it got that bad. And I should have been more mature at that time because I didn't fully see the potential of that friendship, and I didn't think it was that deep. I didn't think losing a friend was that deep, but it was something. And I did try to make conversations before out of it to her, but we never really spoke, and she just cut me off completely. I unfollowed her on Instagram. I wanted a new start, and she stopped following me too, and we both just didn't follow each other until like one day I randomly sent her a request. I thought, maybe if I could talk to her about it, maybe she'd still stay in my life. But it didn't happen because when I wanted to, I asked her like, "What's up? How's life?" And she was just not interested. She just cut off that question completely, and we just stopped the conversation right then and there. We still follow each other on our socials, and I still think about her. And I don't know if she thinks about me. I know she's with better people right now. She's surrounding herself with people that probably make her happy, and so am I. Growing up, I realized how important it is to value something you have with a person, let it be platonic or romantic. If you have something that has a lot of value to it, it's very important to just protect that energy. Right now, I'm friends with a lot of people that I love genuinely, care, and respect. I have respect towards them, and I value their time and energy so much. And if I'm with someone that doesn't match my energy or time or worth, I instantly just stop talking to them, or I'm not around them that much, you know. My best friend right now, she will join the podcast or like this video, not this video, like she would be in other videos in the future. Her name is Varshita, by the way, and we randomly started talking, like randomly. And when I think about it now, I'm so grateful to have her in my life because she listens to every single thing I talk about. She listens to every single problem that I go through. She's been there when I was happy. She's been there when I'm sad. She's been there when I was worried about something. She's just been there for like every single situation in my life that I thought I wouldn't have people around me to be with, you know. And she's just taught me how to be a good person, and I've evolved with her. We've told her what we don't like about each other, we've told her what we like about each other, we've literally spoken about everything. And the value she holds in my life is, it's so much. Like, I couldn't imagine my life without her. You know what I mean? And growing up, I just realized how important friendships are like that, because everyone is just a part of your life. They're just a story, you know? They're just a character in your life. Saying that, they also say that people come and go. Every person that is in your life, they will leave at one point or the other in your life. But I feel like you need to spend the time you have with them, spend it wisely. If you know they're gonna leave, spend the time you have with them wisely, because maybe you'll never find someone like them again, or maybe you will, but like this, everyone is unique in their own way, you know. And that's why, especially female friendships, I value them to the point where it's more like sisterhood to me. You know what I mean? It's just something. I would only be friends with someone who I could be my full self with. If I can't be my full self with that person, then I wouldn't be friends with them. I'm really close to another girl called Vanika, and she is just this tiny, chaotic person that, I don't know, when I look at her, I'm like, damn, she doesn't see her worth and value. Like, she is so precious to my eye, both of them. You know how they say, like, how your parents say, like, the two eyes are for, like, my two children. They're like, my two eyes are for them, you know. I know I sound a little but it is true. If I lose one of them, I feel like it would be the worst breakup, platonic breakup, that I would have ever faced. But again, touch wood, that's not gonna happen, because I'm still very close to them, and I still talk about my problems, and I we give each other space and the time we need. We give each other the time to think, we give each other the time to grow, and we give each other the time to learn about situations. Maybe we even tell each other that we need to go through some stuff ourselves, because we shouldn't depend on each other a lot. Friendships are so valuable to me right now, because you know it's gonna last. You know it's just a friendship and it's gonna last so long. They're gonna be there for you no matter what. So yeah, it's a learning experience. I've learned a lot, and I haven't spoken about a lot of my other friends. They were in my life and now they aren't, not because of hate or like something that happened between us. We just lost connections, and it's so important to keep in touch with the people you were once close to, is also something that I learned, because they were also a part of your life once, you know. But people come and go again, but it is very important to respect the time and value that you have right now with them, and value them to the fullest before they leave too. Yeah, I did yap a lot, and I don't normally yap to no one, but I am yapping to no one right now. I don't really talk about my problems I had with people a lot, but I think this is like a good platform to I hope that this platform would be the platform where I could talk about everything and no one would judge me, because I hope people are going through what I am going through. And yeah, it's still my first video and I don't think anyone's gonna watch this, but I will keep posting a lot more about the things that happen in my life that I don't normally talk about, but will also give my advices on stuff that maybe I should have thought about, if you know what I mean. So, bye guys.